bars have to go. This is going to be a beautiful art gallery. Why would you slap some jail bars over it?
As if I don't already have enough to worry about. If I don't get these off, it sounds like the whole show is going to be pulled. Exactly 1 week away from opening. Today is Saturday, and then Saturday the 29th is going to be open. So it's the calm before the storm, definitely. The anticipation is rising, anxiety is getting high, all the little details are starting to come up.
Every time you see a gallery, it's got to be like clean and beautiful and like see-through for the art, like passing by. It's like all the presentation, display, and like having those bars up, it just feels like a jail. Well, thank you, Chad. You just made our lives like
You made our lives
much
so much easier, for sure.
How'd you do it?
Well, I mean, we were here this morning and we were just going around. We were looking at paint colors, and I almost didn't say anything. I was like, because I didn't want to. They're your parents, and I didn't want to cause any grief, but I decided to sort of say, well, you know, it'd be nice if we could get rid of the bars. So we had that discussion, like, if they steal something, it's going to be your laptop. You know, it's not going to be the art on the wall. And it's just better for business to be able to see in. And they seem to identify with it.
And it was the first thing on my mind when I got up, and I was just thinking, like, God, I have to like lie to my mom about the sponsor not wanting this, you know. And I knew you would be able to do it too. I was like, it's always like the outside, especially with my parents, it's like, they just need a second opinion.
Well, yeah, you're an architect and you work with art. It's like, who's more of an authority on all this stuff than you?
But I think they saw the value in doing that. Because, you know, you can see them better. You can clean the windows easier. You can put signs in windows.
You like it?
Yes. Good job, once again. You're the man. You're the man.
Awesome.
Chad's the man.
So it seems like everything, I mean, we still have a lot of construction to do. And the floor.
The paint the floor. I mean, the floor's done. It's just painting it.
Okay.
So that's like 2 hours worth of work.
So let me just make a bullet point list. So they have to drywall over the movable walls. Yeah, and then it needs to be painted. They need to paint the floors. They need to completely install all the fixtures in the bathroom. Then we need to do the landscaping outside.
Once the drywall goes up, exterior is the next giant, you know. And then Tenley is going to come in and do landscaping this week.
I'm calling asking for money. Oh, hi, this message is for Laura. My name is Lenora and I'm working with Austin Young on his Your Face Here show at Pop Tart Gallery. And I was calling regarding trying to approach you for sponsorships. I know Austin had mentioned it.
You know, I'm opening that art gallery. We're generating a lot of press. We have like if every big giant blog in LA knows about it, LA Times, LA Weekly, everybody's coming. If it's $100 for him to come over here and work security, then that'd be cool. Wow, those urns match so cool with the black.
Oh well, I sprayed them all. Everything. I went through like 12 cans of lacquer.
That's awesome.
I'm like, hi. You should smell my car.
You're huffing.
I'm totally
You're
huffing.
walking on
It's my new
sunshine.
thing. I'm great today. My name is Tenley Erin Young. I'm a floral designer. I have a studio in downtown, and I actually heard about this show from a friend of mine who knows Lenora.
So the planter box will hang that way, and then the other one will be here, right?
Sure, yeah. And I was really, really interested in getting involved in gallery shows and more as flowers as art instead of just weddings and, you know, hotels and restaurants and things like that. So this opportunity came up and I kind of threw it out at Lenora, and she thought, oh my gosh, the patio could totally use some help. And here I am. There's so much stuff right now, I don't feel comfortable hanging. I know where I'm putting stuff now, which I feel better about. I'm gonna hang them out of the frames.
Okay.
That are already gonna be against the wall.
Oh,
but
okay.
these, I'm using glass cylinders and having like different heights filled with flowers. Like
Nice.
At the moment, we're installing some frames throughout the entire patio space. urns, and I'm just gonna fill everything with flowers, and I can't wait.
What you're seeing here, each sort of tick mark designates where a portrait will be. So that's a portrait, that's a portrait. And so the night of this front space will be Austin's like photography studio. So behind this wall will be out more. And then there'll be like hair and makeup back here. There'll be a backdrop, like whatever Austin's going to use. And so you'll see Austin right here performing, basically. You can see from the window. And then, so if you were to come to the show, you would buy one of Austin's pieces. You choose the size you want. These are 16 by 20, for example. And then you get to choose where your piece goes in the gallery. So you buy one, you get a little, like you get a red dot when you buy a piece of art typically. So you put your red dot here, and that's where your portrait will go. So these are sort of like a placeholder for where the art will be. And then the closing show, it'll be full. But at the opening, all you see is this sort of placeholder void. It'll be an opening with no art, sort of.
Wait, come here. This is life size.
Okay, that's over here.
If you have coolers, that'd be great because we don't have them right now. That's what I'm for us to deal with. We still have to put the graphic up on the front of the building, the one that's going to say Pop Tart. We still have to set up for the liquor. We still have to set up for the soda, take care of all the catering. It looks like Austin's lighting is mostly done.
I may have to adjust it a little bit.
Oh my god. I'm like, I look like shit. That looks really good.
I know, right?
Oh my god.
I know. It's so good. This is gonna be so good.
A lot of press to do, and just sort of coordination and just how things are going to run from, taking money, just to we want to make it really smooth. We don't want to have anything, want people waiting in line for too long, and just navigating sort of a strange space, a strange situation. And of course, getting ready. The 20 seconds it takes Phil and I to get ready.
The tape took so long to get all the marks on the wall and measured correctly.
I think I did 600 and something of those little L's.
Pretty deep, and then I got really stressed out about it for some reason. But it's been kind of overwhelming, the whole thing, and but now I'm pretty excited about it. The hairstylists are going to be over here. They need more makeup. I need more.
Awesome. Do you know Christopher Knight? I think he's going to come.
He's like one of the biggest art critics.
Okay. All my friends are in on this.
Really? He gave Fawn for our biggest and worst review.
And worst one?
Christopher Knight
Yeah.
and Peter Frank.
He's a big art critic as well.
Okay, well, I was just going to try and bring him too.
I would think I would crumble from a bad review. I mean, because the show has this kind of shallow aspect to it.
No, only on a surface level.
On a very surface level. Yeah.
If you understand,
But
if you take 5 minutes to talk to any of us or actually come here, you're going to see that it's not bad. That's why it's so cool we're doing this, because they can understand these parts of you, and it's usually just the work, the art, not the artist. And so that's why I think this is so cool, because it's like be able to put this part of you out there to people who can understand you and your art better.
I hope that I'm able to do it.
That's what's scary and exciting. And but as an artist too, you always push yourself. That's the thing. It's like I really feel that way. It's like you're never gonna evolve and see how far you can go with your art if you don't do scary stuff every now and then.
I don't feel at all like I'm making a mistake here. I feel like excited about what's going to happen.
It's just rapid growth.
I'm excited mostly
accelerated.
about the fact that it's like creating a community.
I think it's such an awesome way to start up the gallery, especially where it's like a portrait of you and you, is as the kind of way to kickstart.
We got to go first.
And it's tomorrow. Oh my god. How do you guys feel about pizza?
I think that sounds incredible. I'm trying. I shouldn't eat it, but I'm really hungry. I'm not going to eat it today.
It was also happened so fast. Take a deep breath.
They say when you die, you know, your life flashes before you, and it's just like, oh, your whole life just flashes. So it's a little intense.
This is crazy. No freaking way.